Thanks for having joined me on this series about how to mix live music. We've had a great time learning new skills with EQ, compression, reverb, delay, and so on. This is the last session, and we're going to do some live recording. This can be useful for both the sound engineer and the musicians to listen back and evaluate the performance. And it can be a useful rehearsal tool. Or upload it to social media, or just keep it as a nice souvenir. Both MGP and TF mixers have the ability to make a stereo recording onto USB memory. TF can also do a multi-track recording to computer, which we'll get to later. But first, the 2-track. In the USB or recorder menu, you can select to record either the stereo master or a pair of matrix outputs. Then you can set the recording level in case you need to either boost or reduce it. On the MGP mixers, you can choose to record either MP3 or WAV file. On TF, it's always going to be a high-quality WAV file. Now, it's important to make sure the USB drive has been recently formatted or defragmented, so the recording is written to continuous portions of memory. Otherwise, some dropouts could occur. And particularly with WAV file recording, because of the higher data rate, make sure to use a hard drive or solid-state drive with a fast writing speed. Also, make sure you have enough spare capacity on the drive. A stereo WAV file will take up about 1 gigabit per hour. This recording is always going to be post-fader, so it will pick up all the changes you make while mixing. Remember, it's not a perfect indicator for how the concert sounded, because it doesn't take into account the acoustic sounds produced within the room. Anyway, it can be a convenient way for the musicians to analyze their performance after the show. The TF mixer has an ace up its sleeve. It can handle 34 tracks of recording via its rear panel USB connection. Link to a computer and run the included Nuendo Live software to make a multi-track recording. First, we need to do a little setting up on the mixer. It can record the sound from channels 1 to 32, as well as the stereo master mix. First, select Input Channel 1 and open the Channel View window by touching the channel name on the home screen. Now at the bottom left, check the Direct Out setting. Make sure it's switched on. Then set the output point. This can be pre-DG, that is digital gain, to capture the raw sound from the mic preamp. Or it can be various other options up to post-on, which will capture all the EQ, compression and level changes you make during a show. So if you want to make a recording to practice mixing with later, or to start a project in a studio with, you should choose pre-DG. If you want to analyze how you mixed the show, choose post-on. Nuendo Live software makes it easy to capture a live recording. It will automatically create the right number of tracks when you create a new project. Press Shift and Return to start recording. You can even lock the keyboard to prevent accidental stopping. And you can add markers to locate the start of each song. The software shows you how much capacity is available on the disk drive. When you're ready to play back the recording through the TF mixer, it's quick and easy. Just change the input sources from mic preamp to USB. Select an input channel and look at the input page. Then press the menu button to the bottom right of the screen, and this will show the All USB option. Select that, then play back the recording from the computer through the mixer, and get practicing with your EQs, compressors, and effects. If possible, practice in a venue similar to the one you mix performances in, to get familiar with the acoustics. It's always more of a challenge getting a good sound in a big hall than in a pair of headphones. Learn how the sound of the room influences the sound from the recordings, and it will help you get a better sound more quickly with a live band. Have fun, enjoy mixing live music. Use the tips you've learned during these last 24 sessions to make the band more confident and give the audience a better sonic experience. Never stop looking and listening, and always ask yourself, how can I make this sound even better? A live mix is never completely perfected. It can just improve step by step as we learn and gain experience. Thanks again for joining me. It's been a pleasure.